Starting BattleTech in Germany was a great move on my part because I'm surrounded by players who've been playing this game for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 plus years. And I've had the chance to learn directly from them, and I've learned a lot of little tricks and tips on how to make my gameplay of BattleTech just a little bit quicker right from the get-go. I don't have to figure stuff out myself. Here's one of those tricks. So, you've got your BattleTech Game of Armored Combat. You're playing some games, you're throwing dice, you're having fun, blasting some mechs. But maybe you notice that you're spending a lot of time switching between the record sheets that you got in this handy record sheet booklet in the box and this reference sheet. The reference sheet being, of course, this cardboard thing full of different tables for hit locations and attack modifiers and cluster hits and even more information on the other side for punch locations and kick locations and heat tables and everything else. That's a part of the game that's going to take a long time, especially using the record sheets provided in the box. My recommendation is that you throw this thing away. Hold on to the record sheet. It's pretty handy still. It could be better, I think, but it's handy. And start printing out your own record sheets. There are a couple of popular websites and programs to print your own record sheets out. One of the names you're going to run into is MegaMekLab. It's a full-on program you can install on your PC or Mac. It needs a little bit of work to get working on the Mac. But anyway, it prints out record sheets that look like this. And you might notice that it looks exactly the same as the ones that came in the box. I do think it's the same program that Kelly's Game Labs uses. But MegaMekLab is pretty nice in the fact that you can enable a setting that lets you print out some of the stuff on the reference sheets on the side here. For example, what I think is very crucial, the hit location table. Now you have, right next to the armor diagram, the hit location table, so you don't have to check between the reference sheet and the record sheets all the time. You can also get stuff like 2-hit modifiers, the physical attacks, punch location tables, phasing after fall, cluster hits, and a record of movement, which could be useful for counting your modifiers and telling your opponents your modifiers. However, MegaMekLab is a little bit cumbersome to use, in my opinion. It's great if you want to build your own units, because you can do pretty much anything with it, and it'll tell you if your unit is game legal. So that's pretty great. But what I recommend personally for printing out your record sheets is a website called Mech Factory. It's a website, so it works even on your phone or tablet or whatever, and it prints out record sheets that look like this. Now, the graphics are a little bit different, as you can see, but they've crammed even more of the information in the reference sheets right under the record sheet. You've got all of the hit locations in one place. You got a big old list of hit modifiers there. You got piloting modifiers. You got a great cluster hit table here. You got phasing after fall, critical hits, and you can record your movement if you're so inclined. Trust me, using these record sheets is going to make your gameplay a little bit quicker, because you always have the information, especially the hit location stuff. You're going to have them in the same place every single time on every single record sheet. There is a third option that I use a lot, and I recommend it to people who have like a tablet computer, like an iPad or something. It's also a browser-based app, and it's called Flechs Sheets, and it's pretty much a record sheet program where you can directly in the app mark down all of your damage and heat and everything else. It's pretty fantastic, and it also has the hit location tables right in the middle of every single record sheet. You don't have to check the reference sheet every single time. You got all of it here. Trust me, it is going to make your gameplay a little bit quicker every single game. So, throw away the booklet of record sheets you got with Game of Armored Combat. Throw it out right away and start printing out your own record sheets, or use Flechs Sheets like I do a lot of the time. It's going to make your game faster. Anyway, that's pretty much the video for this time. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.